Yeah, these rules to me seem extremely backwards, too.
Yeah, they seem extremely backwards to me, too. I just don't understand it. I don't understand how they expect me to care about, like, saving, like, making sure there's no loss of life from my action.
From one action, but not the other one?
Yeah, like, from me serving alcohol to one person, but then not care about the person inside of this person's belly.
Yeah, this is where, like, another empathy thing comes in. Like, to me, that's what this is all about. You know, like, I have a hard time not viewing that thing as human life because of empathy. Mm-hmm. I feel like a lot of, outside of extreme cases where, you know, the mother would die or things like this, I feel like you have to almost enter a realm of, like, non-empathy to have this discussion.
Yeah.
Is this guy dead?
Has been accomplished, Mew. Hey, Mew? Maybe he went to go and be with them. His old partners. With the storm gone, Mew's last path must have been a peaceful one. May your memories live on. Forever.
So he died too.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks.
Can we switch outfits for a little while?
Sure. Do you think he succumbed to his injuries?
Industries?
Yeah, his industries? Or do you think he, like, killed himself?
No, I don't think he did that. Jeez.
No, I'm just wondering.
Well, no, it's just very dark. It's interesting that you went right there.
No, I'm just wondering.
Do you think that maybe he died of syphilis, or do you think he just, like, blew his own brains out? It's like,
what?
well, I don't know. I think that he probably just
I love
had injuries.
this. This is a cute outfit.
It is cute. We gotta change the hair, though. Hair's gotta change a bit.
Okay.
Gotta go, like, more schoolgirl vibes.
Yeah, we definitely need something schoolgirly.
That's schoolgirly.
Uh-huh.
So's that.
Yeah.
I don't know, you think this?
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, I don't know, Jill, and I think that a lot of people aren't willing to have those kinds of discussions that you were asking me about because it's very complex and it does challenge, like, your worldview. You know, so, like, if you are religious, you're going to be hesitant to not view that as a, you're going to be hesitant to not view that life as human life, right?
Yeah, like, you're gonna probably view it as human life.
Whereas I'd argue if you're completely not religious, it's going to go the other way a lot of times. Like, they probably exist. I don't see very many pro-lifers, though, who are atheist.
Yeah.
Probably exists, but not something I've encountered much of.
Well, no offense to atheists, but it kind of seems like a lot of them think that, like, life has no point, so what does it matter if there's a baby inside of you? Because, like...
Well, that's nihilism.
Oh, I guess maybe that's right. But, I don't know, that's just kind of the feeling I get from a lot of them. It's like, oh, well, you know, maybe that baby's not meant to be here anyway.
Well, I think that what's difficult about that, I get what you're saying. I think that's nihilism, which there are atheists who are nihilists. Mm-hmm. But I think that what's difficult with that is that they, you know, with atheism, a lot of times value is attributed to life instead of automatically being there because of a belief in a higher power. Mm-hmm. So, like, you know, if you believe in God, like if you believe in Yahweh and you're a Jew or a Christian or a Muslim and you believe in Allah, which is kind of, you know, a similar belief, what ends up happening is you believe that God gave those things intrinsic value. Like he said, hey, let there be life, and by the way, this life is good. And therefore that life has value because of God, right? If you don't believe in that, it either doesn't have value or that value has to come from somewhere else. I think that there is some misunderstanding where people think that all atheists are nihilists, and that's not the case.
I might have had that misunderstanding.
Well, no, I don't even think you thought that. I mean, you have friends that are atheists, and I don't think that they think life is pointless.
No, I guess that's true. That's true. I guess just sometimes it's hard for me to wrap my head around somebody not thinking a life has value, you know, like at the very beginning of it. Like, you know, as soon as a baby's born, I feel like it has value, you know?
Well, that's...
Frank's
Or even
name is
before.
written on the inside of the bag. Then, could this body be Frank?
Press no.
Jeez, Frank has seen better days.
Poor Frank.
And nothing came of that. Yeah, I don't know. I what sucks to me is I feel like, not afraid, but I always feel hesitant to talk about certain things like this, and I really shouldn't. Because I feel like people should be able to be adults and get over it if someone has a different opinion than them.
But I also think that people should be able to have a conversation like this without, like, getting their panties in a twist, you know? Because some people genuinely want to see the other side's argument and see, like,
Not
why
me.
why do you think this way? Like, you know, what are your thought process on this?
Right, but you're going to get a different answer from everybody because, like, there will be people who are, you know, atheists who, like, have attributed value on life in a different place than other people. Like, there will be people who say, like, well, it's because this life is better than life in the past because it evolved. So, like, obviously once it reached, you know, self-recognition, like what Plato and, you know, these philosophers said, things like I think, therefore I am, well, that's when it had value. You know, there will be people who think that way. There will be people who do believe in intrinsic value but don't have a reason for it. Like, there actually are people who are atheist or any of those things who accept the idea that human life has value, but they don't know why. You know, and I think that you also have to be willing to admit that you don't know a lot of things. Not you, but anybody. Like, for example, I believe in God, but there's a lot I don't know. But I also believe in evolution, you know, which a lot of people who believe in God don't. Like, I believe that God existed and that evolution was guided, and I have reasons for believing that, and if other people don't believe that, it doesn't mean we can't be friends, or that we can't get along, or, you know, that I can't talk to them.
Well, you know what I think is dumb is the fact that,
Oh
like...
my gosh, that is terrifying.
Oh my. Is the fact that, like, there's a lot of proof that evolution existed, you know? But I would also argue there's a lot of proof of God, too.
Well, a lot of the... yeah.
And what I'm trying to say is, I think that, you know, if God can do anything, why couldn't he evolve things?
Oh, no, yeah, and I don't think that people who don't believe in it think that. What they think, for some reason, is that a 7-day literal existence creation is more powerful than over time. And I don't think that that's necessarily the case. I think that if you believed in a being that could create everything that we've seen, whether it did it in an hour or a second or 10 billion years, that's far more than anyone can ever comprehend. Like, and that's supposed to be what the belief in God is, right? It's like this thing outside of the systems that we have here that is beyond us, like so far beyond us that we don't get it. That's supposed to be what God is. Like, but also, you know, Christians believe in, and I would argue Jewish people, and maybe to a lesser extent Islam, believe in the fact that that God is still a personal being, you know, but that God is so far above and beyond what people understand that it can explain a lot of the mysteries that we have in life, you know, because we will never be able to fully comprehend that idea. But, like, I think that for a lot of people, they view that kind of thing as like, well, you're just coping. Like, that's a fairy tale to answer difficult questions, like when people blame their house being too cold on ghosts.
Well,
you know?
I was just saying, for people who believe in God but don't believe in evolution, I think it's stupid to not believe that God could have made evolution a thing.
Right, and I'm just saying, I don't think that a lot of those people don't believe he could have. I think it's just that they believe that the Bible, you know, says 7 days, and so they take that literally. But I also think that what's interesting about that is that a lot of those people are willing to accept that the Bible's not literal about a lot of things.
Well, the Bible is extremely metaphorical on, like, a million other things, so I don't understand why the 7 days thing couldn't also be metaphorical. Or maybe he made the whole world in 7 days, but he's still altering it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, and again, you have to believe in Christianity to even believe that's the case. But yeah. I think that a lot of people are very stuck in this thing. There was this pastor I heard a long time ago, and he said that a lot of people will fight on issues that should not matter as much as they do. Like,
Yeah.
if two people are a Christian, right? Like, let's say that they both have this same religious faith that believes in the divinity and resurrection of Christ, which is the idea that he's God's son and that he rose from the dead, right? And that he died for people to have eternal life. That's like the core precepts of Christianity is you believe in one God, like above all else. You believe in Jesus being his son, him dying and rising again, and I think there might be one other thing, like that you have to ask for forgiveness, like that kind of thing. And after that, like, those are the core principles. Kind of like how Islam has its core principles.
Yeah.
But a lot of people take that, and instead of being like, hey, we have these core principles in common, they go, yeah, but we don't have this in common.
So I'm gonna be mad at you about it?
Yeah, and they fight. And it causes a lot of stupidity and it doesn't lend to any conversations. It also makes religious people look very dumb that they argue over something so trivial. Like, well, I believe God created the earth in 7 days. Well, I believe he did it in 1,000,000 years. You suck. And then,
We
like,
don't
a
have to
church
read
breaks
this.
up.
This is just that stupid, like, fanfic thing.
What, I like the fanfic.
I don't.
You don't like it?
No, I
I'm
think it's dumb.
massaging your actuator right now.
No, it's dumb.
It hurts, take it easy, okay? It hurts. Back then you'd ask me over and over again if I was fine. Oh, come on, you like it. You like the little slutty robots.
Oh, I don't.
Be honest with yourself. What is
Why
it
are
that...
you still in combat?
That's what I'm asking. I think it might be these tentacles.
It's annoying.
I don't know, Jill. I'm open to having conversations like this with you. I do think a lot of people get very jumpy with them, though, and I wish they didn't, because I wish that there weren't so many people that ruined conversations like this for people by being self-righteous or angry or mean on any side of that issue. You know, where, like, I think it's really sad that a lot of the interaction you've had with atheistic people led you to believe that they all have no, you know, or most of them have no moral, you know what I mean?
Compass.
Yeah, because, like, you've clearly met bad ones.
Well, a lot of the ones that I have met don't seem to have a moral compass. You know, like, I've met people who are of different religions than me, who seem to have more of a moral compass than an atheist does, from my experience.
And I'm not saying this to sound like cool or accepting. I've met atheists who are better people than some Christians.
That's interesting.
Like, I had to go to a Christian school for, you know, years, and there were so many people that were hypocrites and
Bad people.
I would argue emotionally abusive and would use that religion as a basis to treat people like trash.
I don't think those people were real Christians, though.
Sure, that's easy. You know, everybody always says that. They always say, you know, they weren't real Christians, and I agree with you in terms of they weren't living what they preached. But you know, again, we laugh when people say that about things like communism. You know, like people say like, oh, well, they did it wrong. You know, they weren't real communists. We do it right.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, how many times can you say that kind of thing before it's like, maybe they just sucked, and maybe there are a lot of people in this belief system that suck. You know, I think what's sad though is that it ruins those systems for a lot of people. Like, there will be Christians who have this idea that all atheists are amoral dicks. That's not true.
And then there's atheists who think that all Christians are idiots or
And
jerks.
pretentious pricks.
Yeah.
And scientifically uninformed. And so it leads to a lot of, what would you say, stereotyping and like belief that someone else is less than you.
Well, I do think it does come off as scientifically uninformed if people who are Christians say, like, well, evolution doesn't exist. Because they have so much scientific proof about the fact that evolution was a thing. You know, like, if you look it up online, there's, like, a lot of things about that you can learn about. So it's like, well, if you're a Christian and you know that that's proven to be true, why don't you just think, oh, well, probably then my God did that?
I'll tell you about it in a minute, or what I think. Echo's Lament. Freedom Liberation Alliance was going to cross the Great Desert peacefully and build a settlement at the rally point. So they honestly just wanted to make their own town. We cannot trust Oracle, who imprisons us in the cradle, suppresses any voice of reason, and is hatching a mysterious plot using Naytibas. We swear on our fallen comrades that we have been holding fast to non-violence. However, we came to a conclusion that we cannot withstand the city anymore. All we can do is flee the city and hope for the best. But as we fled, they, I wonder who that is, struck us from the shadow. In the darkness masked by the sandstorm, they chased after us. Do you think it was the Sentinels?
Yeah.
In the end, we all are scattered apart. I wish this was just a bad dream, a nightmare. I ran like a maniac holding a container of our funds and supplies and the evidence of Oracle and the Royal Guard's monstrosity in my hands, but we are free and united people can't be defeated. Comrade, that sand like a mirage. I will soon arrive. I see them. I need to call out to them. I need to let them know my location. Here, I have drones. I will contact my comrades by delivering these data chips via drone.
This person.
Wandering around the Great Desert is asking for trouble. A lot of it. There's a reason Zion makes a point of banishing its criminals.
Still, something is strange about this. Who or what could have done this?
Probably a Naytiba. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Guess it doesn't really matter either way.
That's true, but in any case, it says the data chips were flown away using drones. I'll search the area.
See,
Yeah, I want to know what that information he had was.
I think it matters quite a bit, actually, that we don't know who did this. I think it also matters quite a bit that there was a serial or like a mass slaying in that area in IDOS 7. Mm-hmm. That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
You know, that seems like it should matter.
Yeah, and it kind of seems like a big deal that that person thought that they got dirt on Oracle and then got banished for it.
Where would this be? It said, oh, are these them?
Yeah, that's them.
You know what sucks?
You're all out of ammo?
Yep, again.
You're always out of ammo.
I know, but like, what am I'm not supposed to use it to fight people?
Oh, maybe don't use it as much. Like, maybe use it just slightly less.
Okay. Well, I thought I was supposed to use it in the game.
No, you are, but maybe just try not to have zeros all the time. Like, maybe just, like...
I genuinely don't try to have zero. I promise you I don't try.
Well, but yeah, maybe when you see when you're getting low, though, maybe you just, like, go, oh, okay, I'm gonna save the rest of this, then.
Well, a lot of times I'm trying not to die.
That makes sense.
You know, it's not like
you didn't open that guy.
No, I did. I tried... What am I in combat with?
I don't know. This area kind of sucks.
I have a small answer for you, and then I'd like to move on from that topic, not because it's not interesting to me, but because we talked about it for a while. Mm-hmm. There are a lot of Christians who believe that what we view as evolution is actually adaptation, which adaptation is, you know, kind of like an offshoot of evolutionary theory. It's the idea that, you know, creatures adapt and evolve, right? Uh-huh. And so it's kind of different that they believe that adaptation can happen in relatively short periods of time, like what Darwin, you know, viewed on the Archipelagos or whatever. I don't remember the exact name of the area he went to.
Archipelagos?
Sure. They believe that that can happen over a shorter period of time, whereas a lot of people believe evolution happens over a much longer period of time, slowly. Mm-hmm. And a lot of Christians believe that the carbon dating system is not fully accurate because there are discrepancies in the science. Mm-hmm. So that's why. I don't think it's just because they're stupid. I think it's because, like, you know, I just think it's a difference of opinion on that theory. But I think that when you are not willing to budge on evolutionary theory, there are a lot of people you will never convince of anything because they'll just say that you are rejecting science if you're not willing to discuss this.
Yeah.
And I think that that's where it becomes complicated for religious people, is they feel like, well, if I compromise on this issue, I'm compromising my beliefs. But I don't necessarily think it has to be. I think that your core beliefs, if you're a Christian, that shouldn't change are the things I mentioned, like God, Christ, resurrection, heaven, hell, you know, forgiveness for sins, those things.
Yeah.
Those to me are the core tenets. Like, I don't understand why you couldn't be willing to adapt or change your opinion on other things around it depending on what information shows up. And to me, the evidence of evolutionary theory is more compelling than the evidence against it. And if in 20 years they said, you know what, actually we were wrong about carbon dating and there's new evidence to suggest this, I would still believe it. I've never seen any evidence that rejects the idea of the existence of a higher power. I've only seen evidence of promoting the idea of evolution, which, like, I don't think that's mutually exclusive, where, like, you can't have one, where you can only have one of the two.
Yeah, it kind of seems like a lot of people think you can only believe in science or only believe in God, and you can't believe in both.
Right.
Whereas I kind of think God created science.
Well, there you go, and that's kind of what I think too. And if people don't think that, I still respect them as long as they treat me and my beliefs with respect. I don't care, because that's going to be on them and their choices for what they believe. Truth of the Cradle. We, the Freedom Liberation Alliance, have acquired decisive evidence about the Royal Guard's atrocity. Can you read some of this? I'm tired of reading.
They are using every possible means to imprison people in the Cradle and brand those who resist as traitors and purge them. They hide behind the excuse that we are running out of energy, imprison those who resist or complain in coffins, and eventually will take over Zion. Should this truth be revealed, Oracle and Royal Guard's tyranny will end before the strength of united citizens.
Oh, so they're trying, like, these people are saying that what they're doing is imprisoning people. Oh, wait.
No one can hide the truth forever, though my comrades who were after the truth suffered mysterious deaths. We won't stop.
That's weird.
The Royal Guards are transporting Natiba blood through the desert.
That's weird.
They claim it's strictly for research purposes. We have obtained multiple pieces of evidence that there are living Natibas under the city of Zion.
That's also weird.
The Cradle, blood, Natibas, what is the truth behind all of this?
The guards are hunting us down. They call us traitors. And they mean to track us down to the end of the world, so that would mean the Sentinels were after them. Until the truth is out, we will protect the evidence we collected with our lives. A united people cannot be defeated. I didn't know there would be Natibas under the city.
I'm kind of starting to think that maybe the Royal, or like the Sentinels and Oracle aren't that great.
Yeah. What's Adam got to say? Probably, I don't care.
These people risked their lives for this. I'm not sure what they were thinking.
Well, whatever they were thinking, not everything is black and white. It's all open to interpretation.
Well, there's nothing more to investigate.
Hey, if we're heading back, why don't we visit that restaurant again? It's possible we could have missed something.
That was the most politician answer ever. Well, everything is black and white. Or, not everything is black and white.
Yeah. Adam has a very moral, relativistic sense of justice and sense of morality, and it's kind of concerning to me.
Yeah, he kind of seems like a nihilist sometimes.
Well, to me, he just kind of seems like someone who can make excuses for whatever he wants.
Yeah,
like, he just kind of justifies things away, like, oh, does this really matter? Oh, well, this is fucked up, but who cares? Like that mass slaying in IDOS 7.
Yeah.
It's like, we should be actively investigating that currently.
But then when it matters to him, he's like, this is important.
Yeah. I don't know. Adam, there's something... I'm telling you, something's off with Adam. He's a weird guy.
Something is off with Adam. Something's off with Adam, something's off with Oracle, and something's definitely off with Mother Sphere.
At first, I thought it was just the dub. I thought that maybe it was because we were playing an English version and maybe just the Adam voice actor wasn't that good. And now I'm starting to think the voice actor is good and that he's just morally dubious.
Really? You think so?
Yeah, like his morality is just odd. What could this be? Like there's...
I'm sure we'll find it later.
You think so?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I would have thought we would have found it now with the fact that we did that mission.
I guess I don't know. I'm kind of wondering if he's going to be less or more morally dubious, like, continuing on, because it kind of seems like he is the only character so far who hasn't really gotten very much character development at all.
What do you think about this, by the way?
I like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
Yeah, it's pretty good. You know, because it kind of seems like Lily is starting to realize that not everything is sunshine and roses. And it kind of seems like Eve is, you know, having a similar thing where she's, like, understanding more of the world around her and herself more and, caring about people but not being naive.
Mm-hmm. As much, yeah.
But Adam hasn't really changed much other than just being a weirdo.
Yeah, Adam... I don't know what to think about him. It's very odd. I wish I could get a read on the guy.
I have a hard time liking him.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, he did save Eve twice.
No, I know, and I like him for that, but I also have a hard time liking him in general, because a lot of things that, like, he says just kind of comes off like he doesn't care.
Yeah, like he's detached.
Yeah.
He does seem a little bit like someone who's been around. Like, I have the feeling that he's been around for a very long time.
Uh-huh.
And he does kind of seem like someone who's been around for so long that he's, like, detached from the morals of certain things.
I kind of think so, maybe, yeah. Because I think he kind of mentioned that he was alive when the cities were, like, still a thing before the war.
He didn't say it outright, but he implied it.
Yeah, he did imply it.
So yeah, I don't know. That was very odd, too.
And it's also implied in the story that, like, these android people can live for a very, very, very long time.
Androidos.
Yeah.
The signal I'm picking up is clear as a bell. You think the Natiba Kaya mentioned could be lurking in these parts?
What a tedious monster.
I like how she's getting annoyed with them.
Eve does not have a lot of patience.
No, she does not. She's, like, sick of having to defeat the Natibas over and over again.
I think we should be done in a few minutes, Jill, because you have work early in the morning.
Yeah, that's true, but I wanted to see, you kill whatever Natiba's around.
Sorry, I was just trying to take in the view of the desert, of course.
Because I want to see what happens with the Kaya storyline.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to get to this.
You okay?
Yes. That's distracting, Jilly. Oh, only one left here. What's this for? Oh, the Taki attacks. I always say it wrong.
How come you don't know her name?
Taki.
Yeah.
Well, because some people said it was supposed to be tacky, like tachyon. But then they say it in the game and it's Taki.
What's tachyon mean?
Well, tachyons are a form of particle, I believe, that are supposed to be faster than light.
Oh.
It's dark. I can't see anything. Mary, why are you crying? Aren't you supposed to be in Silent Hill 2? I'll always be by your side, so Mary, please don't cry. Well, he's dead, so...
Well, I don't know, because they pronounced it in the game as Taki, so I'm just going to call her Taki.
No, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying I find it weird that there were people saying, oh, it's tacky. Because it's tachyon.
Well, maybe some people pronounce it Tachyon.
I've never heard that, but maybe somebody does. They're wrong, but maybe.
Or maybe, British people say it like that.
British people?
Yeah.
Oh. Is this a boss?
Ooh.
That guy's got, like... I never noticed this. It looks like a hand on his forehead. See that?
Yeah, that's creepy. I don't like that. It's like a claw.
Oh, it is. It is a sort of boss. I thought we fought behemoths before. Is this one stronger?
Yeah, we have fought behemoth before. You have to fight a lot of the bosses twice.
No, but we fought normal versions of this thing. Like, just an enemy.
I don't know, maybe smaller ones?
Maybe it was. What are you looking up, Tachyon?
Tachyon.
That's not how you say it. That's not right.
They said Tachyon.
Okay, but that thing is wrong sometimes. That's an AI voice.
I don't know, that's how it says it.
Right, yeah, with the AI voice. I don't need to listen to that thing.
Tachyons.
See? See?
Tachyons.
So what? Which one's right? The first one that was wrong or this one?
Tachyon. Tachyon.
I heard it, Jill.
Well, I was going to a different video. This is also a different video. We're gonna go see those.
Oh, the biggest Bob.
I love this song.
Dankion.
Who's this guy? Darth Vader?
Dankion.
Why does he say it like that?
I don't know. That was interesting. having a bit of an issue here. Okay, well, we don't really need to see it that close. This guy's got some kind of air powers here.
Yeah, that's interesting. I think she was named Talkie because she's super fast. Like, she was really speedy, so they named her that because of those, like, particles that are super fast. But then I don't understand why they pronounce it Talkie if it's pronounced Tachyon.
I don't know. I'm trying to get down some of this thing's health.
Look, it's Talkie boobs.
I know, I'm a big fan of this mode. I really like it a lot. It's super fun.
Yeah, I like that we get her body. Isn't it weird?
I also
Love
like
it.
that I don't really take damage while in this form. Mm-hmm. Did you notice that? I don't have a health bar.
Yeah, but sometimes you get hit a bunch still and, like, staggered.
Yeah, but I don't think that I'm actually taking damage.
Oh, well, good.
Because my health is the exact same as it was.
Good.
Actually doing okay on this.
Yay, Schmoopy, you're a winner. Yeah, I think that the behemoth is just a bigger version of an AP we fight before. I don't know, though.
Yeah, it's got a lot more powers, too.
Oh, did you see his nippies on his chest?
No, I don't usually look for that.
I look for nippies. I wish that they would show Eve's nippies.
Me too. Thanks, though. I really appreciate the insight.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying what everyone's thinking.
I think I got him.
Adam, is there anything else dangerous around here?
From what I'm seeing, just some leftovers. This must be the scary monster Kaya was talking about. All right then, let's just get what we came for and get out of here.
All right.
What about her sister?
Yeah, I don't...
Aren't we supposed to be looking for her?
Search for Kara.
Yeah. Oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I think she might be dead.
This person.
Looks like a scavenger to me. Can you ID them?
I'll try. Adam, the memory stick is intact. ID confirmed.
Judging by your reaction, it must be Kara.
How sad.
Well, you must have known there was no way she could have survived. That's just how the world works. Simple as that.
Yeah, like, that just doesn't seem like a very caring...
Way to act, yeah.
What I don't understand is if you look at her, her body is intact,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we got a memory stick.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they can't revive them if they're partially robotic.
I don't know. Maybe it's because the flesh parts stopped working?
And there's just no way to fix them,
No.
I guess. Yeah, it just doesn't that seem interesting?
Also, I can't believe, like, he'd be like, oh, well, that's just how it is, you know, we assumed she didn't survive anyway. But it's like, Kaya's your friend. Wouldn't you be like, well, this is sad that her sister's dead?
I certainly would think so. I mean, I guess...
She's gonna be devastated.
Is it Adam's friend, though, or is it just Eve's friend?
I don't know, I mean, Adam's with us every time we go see her.
That's true. I don't know. I think Adam is just not that,
It's like a guard turret gone wild.
He's not very nice.
Oh, whoa! Facing this turret head on is just asking for trouble. We can use the trash to get into its blind spot.
All right.
Hey, we already did that.
Yep, we did. Now the question is, can I get up there?
Nope.
I must be able to go around behind it.
I think so. Nope.
I don't know, I just think Adam could be a little nicer, that's all.
Maybe you have to shoot it. No, I agree. I think he could be a little bit more empathetic, you know, and like care
What is he, an
about people.
atheist?
Well, maybe.
That was a joke.
It kind of seems like he doesn't care about much anything other than like making sure Eve survives.
Yeah, because he wants that Evusi.
Yeah.
I can't figure out how to get up here.
I think you're just supposed to shoot it.
Well, no, he said don't fight it head on, and oh, hey, there's a ship out there. I want to look at that.
Aw, shit! One thing that I'm confused about, though, is why did they bother to give a whole character model to Kara and make her look like a unique character, and then just not have her be in the story at all other than just being a dead body?
I really don't know.
Oh.
There are these explosives.
Hey, you're getting it.
I think I got it.
Good job.
Obtain an algorithm chipset.
There it is.
There's no way that random thing would survive.
Think it dropped from this turret?
Data
Only.
confirmed. I think so. Something feels fishy. But I'll give this to Roxanne and get this over with.
Isn't that funny that this one specific thing survived?
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
Also, I think I was done out here, so I'm returning.
Yeah, I think we're done, too.
I would like to see if you can get on that ship sometime.
I think we could always come back if we want to. My tummy!
Did you guys hear that? Solid oak?
Ugh! My solid oak!
They don't make them like that anymore.
Did you get it? I knew I was right about you.
The body core first.
Well, look at you, miss. It's for the people of Zion. No need to stare daggers at me. Here you go.
Where did you get this from? What did you do? Don't tell me you went after another airborne squad member.
No way. I wouldn't dare try to kill an angel. That's all you're getting out of me. Another important bit of info. There's always a secret to trade. Until next time, then. Remember, I'm always open for business.
I hate her.
I don't get why she wouldn't just tell us where she got it.
I don't know, I think she's mean.
Well, at least we leveled up this.
Yay!
Boost max HP.
Woo!
Alright, so we were able to complete this, the where's the item thing. It's past the date Frank promised. So we gave him this thing.
Yay!
Now, what will she say? I found Frank's bag. I'll leave it here. I also found a body that's presumably Frank's, but his memory stick was badly damaged. I'll leave the coordinates here in case it helps.
That was nice.
Alright.
Now let's go see Kaya.
We got that, and we got a couple other things here. Like we have to search some restaurant.
Oh,
Don't you remember?
no, I don't remember.
Oh, hey, look. Look who's here.
Hey, look, it's
Hey, you
Digga.
brought Spotter.
He did!
Hello there.
Good to see you, Digger.
I'm glad that I moved here. It's all thanks to you, Eve.
No, please. There's no need to thank me.
Well, he didn't say anything else other than that, but I like that he's here.
I like that he's here too. I think it's cute.
You want to tell Kaya the bad news?
Yeah.
Well, the good news is you own your own shop now. The bad news is your sister is dead.
Kaya, how are you? Kaya?
Angel, I didn't know you were here. I just had a lot on my mind. You're here, Angel. What about my sister?
Kaya. Well, there isn't an easy way to say this, so take this.
Oh, this is a memory stick. That means...
Yes. I took out an Atiba called Behemoth and retrieved it from the area. Please consider her death avenged.
Avenged, huh? Is that what it is? Actually, I figured this would happen. I knew my sister couldn't have survived like that. I was just hoping for the best. But I guess all I was doing was just denying reality.
Kaya.
It's okay. The important thing is that I have my sister's memories back. Her memory will live on in me, running our establishment together. Thank you, Angel. Please, come back again soon.
Poor girl.
I wish they hadn't killed her sister. I feel like that was a mean writing decision.
It certainly wasn't a very nice one.
It made me upset.
I know.
Oh, cute.
Sky Ace. Looks like it's inspired by hers. I'd like to wear it.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
Let's see.
Oh, cute! It does look a lot like her outfit.
History has been captured and duplicated from the memory data of several top guns. Pay homage to their memory of the Sky Ace. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'd actually like to wear it.
I like it. It's really cute.
It says peace for all mankind on the back.
Aww.
And it's supposed to be kind of like an Air Force type thing.
That's fun. I like it. Yeah, isn't she wearing an Air Force jacket too?
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Some kind of military
Kaya.
type thing.
The repairs of my displayable goods seem to be going well. It must be thanks to you.
You know I don't buy sweet talk.
It's worth a shot. Anyway, nice to see you.
So that was her whole story.
She's really sad.
Yeah.
What's she gonna do now? She's all alone.
Well, she's gonna run this, and there's people who live in the city, too.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I think she just, is gonna have to move on.
I have to
I
go.
guess so.
It's a good thing to have people. All right, Angel?
Thank you, Kai.
Well, I guess however you move on. I don't think you really move on from family members dying. I think you're either a cold-hearted bastard who didn't care, or a little bit of it will always bother you at some point or another.
This person just tells us to go
Angel?
away.
Hey, I'm sorry. It seems I'm not great at reading people. And sometimes I come to the market to look around and then go.
Well, she was nicer this time.
That's true, she was.
I guess, I don't understand, is she supposed to say something else?
I don't know.
Angel? Hey,
No, I guess
I'm
not.
so-
Hazel, though, is her name.
sometimes-
Turn around. Turn around. Well, who's that person?
This person?
Yeah.
I think just some random NPC.
Oh.
Oh, Angel, it's you. I decided to stay after all. My partner is gone, but I'll have to make do on my own.
Yeah, it's just this guy that we had helped before.
But it makes me sad because Kaya said that her sister used to get like all the junk for them. Like she used to do the scavenging and stuff. So now it kind of seems like Kaya's gonna have to do it herself, and I feel like that's dangerous.
Yeah, I wonder what is going to happen with that. Also, there's a crate over here and down there.
I also don't understand why Kara didn't just run away with Kaya. Because Kaya survived. Why didn't she just run away with her?
I don't know. I really, I don't know. Maybe she stayed to prevent the thing from getting her?
Oh, maybe.
I guess I'm not really sure.
It just made me sad. I just wish that hadn't happened.
It is sad. I mean, there has been some happy stuff that's happened in the game, too.
That's true. I just don't understand why they bothered to, like, make a whole character model for this girl, then just say, oh, well, she's dead.
I really don't know. Also, we're investigating this again. Who's this guy? Why are you here?
He's,
Hideo Kojima?
he looks like Hideo Kojima.
What's an angel doing here?
How are you involved? I know those people never made it back from the Great Desert.
I see. So that's what happened. The truth can never be concealed. Have you not noticed something's wrong with Oracle? People settle for order and feign ignorance.
What do you mean?
Are you sure everything you believe is true, Angel? That is all I can say. But remember, next time, you might end up in our shoes.
This was not a very good ending to this quest.
No, that was kind of dumb.
We ended up learning nothing.
Yeah.
Are you sure everything you believe is true, Angel?
He was, like, basically just saying that we should become a conspiracy theorist.
He's the Riddler.
Yeah.
We've got this to turn in. The treasure thing with this lady who's like, my treasure, give me the treasure.
Yeah, and all of her, like, month sisters and brothers died.
I really hate this. Oh, it's a head. It's not a hat. I thought she was wearing a hat.
I hate the
I
head.
retrieved the memory sticks from the ruins. But there were far more dead people than there were intact memory sticks.
Treasure. Treasure. My treasure. I won't lose it. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you. I'm sorry I ran away. I'm sorry I survived.
Eve, are you positive we can trust her with the memory sticks?
I could hold on to them, make sure they reach Mother Sphere, but I think she'll be all right, Adam.
All right. If you insist.
By the way, why does it matter if Mother Sphere gets these memory sticks?
I don't know.
Like, who cares? They're dead, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Wouldn't it be more important for the person who cares about them to keep them and look at the memories?
I would think so. Do you have anything else?
Treasure. Precious treasure. Mother Sphere's blessings mean nothing to me. I'm all about treasure.
Okay.
You know what else is like, couldn't you make a droid and then put a memory stick in it and then upload all of the memories to that droid and it would just be the same person?
Well, it wouldn't have the humanity. I don't know necessarily.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions with like the whole Android OS thing that they've left open-ended. There's one more thing to turn in here, I think. It's over here somewhere.
That guy's bald.
Well, we should beat him up.
We should. Oh yeah, Francis.
Welcome, sister. May Mother Sphere bless you. Do you have good news?
I wish I did. Here. Felix's memory stick.
No. What happened?
It seems Felix was wandering through the Great Desert. Convinced he'd heard the voice of truth. He claimed that Mother Sphere was no god, and that he heard, saw, and felt the truth. I'm not sure if he had lost his mind, or if he was after something. It's a miracle I found his body.
It cannot be. It might have been better if none of this had been revealed. He was mad. The words of a madman cannot be considered blasphemy. But why did Mother Sphere let Felix suffer such torment? And if Felix was indeed mad, then why would I come up in his last moment? Oh, Mother, Master of all knowledge, why have you tasked me with such trials? Please, forgive Felix. Please, forgive me as I pray. Let there be light again. Let there be light again.
I'm kind of starting to wonder if Mother Sphere, when it gained self-sentience, you know, it decided instead of, and this, I could be wrong, but maybe I'm putting too much Prometheus into this. I'm wondering if maybe it decided instead of being a creation of humans that helped them, maybe it wanted to create its own humans that it was the god of.
I kind of think so, but then why doesn't it care about its creations?
That I don't know. That is kind of odd. But she does keep sending down the airborne soldiers, so I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And she does protect the colony, and apparently the people on the colony love Mother Sphere.
Yeah, but she didn't help Felix.
No, but this isn't the colony, this is Earth.
That's true.
So I don't really know. I just find it odd, you know? But doesn't it kind of seem like maybe it decided that it would be better to be, you know, like a god instead of being basically I don't know, butler?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's kind of confusing.